The Soden house was built in 1926 for John and Ruth Soden by Lloyd Wright Jr., who was the architect.
I have to go along with what I've been thinking all day, that this place and the last location we were at, and maybe some others, are somehow connected. Are they saying Schumacher? Is that a name anywhere on the list? Are you kidding me? Are you f***ing kidding me? I keep hearing it in my head, and I keep hearing it there. Schumacher.
Do you know who Schumacher is?
No idea.
The man who built the Los Feliz murder house. In that moment, there's a lot of shock happening. My first priority after leaving the Soden location was not to look at the Soden footage. It was to go back and re-examine the Los Feliz footage with a new eye. Is there anything that we got during the Los Feliz investigation that would connect to the Soden house? The Los Feliz murder house was built in 1926 for Harry and Florence Schumacher, who both died of mysterious deaths in 1928. 30 years later, new owner Dr. Harold Perlson killed his wife, attacked his daughter, then killed himself. And while that was tragic and horrible, there wasn't really a mystery there. The mystery was in the fact that the house was purchased in 1960 by the Enriquez family and then never touched for the next 50 years.
There's something here.
Now, what do you mean by something?
Death.
Bigger, darker energies will hide further deeper into the fixture of it. They only come out when they need to feed, basically, and that's off people's souls. But the links are there. It's an underground system. We are talking about the underworld, and we're talking about really dark energies that and take over the minds of people.
So Perlson did get involved with satanic ritual, tried it at home. That's how you got here.
Can you raise your right hand if that's correct?
Oh, big spike in the arm.
There is something back there. It's so negative. Since this has been hollowed out, they're using this almost as storage.
I never went to the Soden house. Is there a spa pool there?
Yes.
You want to know where this goes?
You think it goes there?
Remember what I was telling you about the altar stairs that went down to the pool?
Yeah, I know there's...
Okay, that was the original pool.
Okay.
That pool got pulled out just a hair, and it's almost sitting right where that altar pool was at the bottom of the...
You're trying to work out where this goes?
Yeah.
That's where it goes. And guess who is there?
I don't want to know.
But that's only one.
Of the places it goes.
Can you see the branches?
While I was upstairs helping the guys get set up for a Wonderbox session, Joe was in the backyard and had unexpectedly made contact with a female victim.
She's showing me, she said he used like some kind of device or a contraption that was invented for torture, like a torture device. I keep seeing like medieval torture, you know how they have those medieval torture devices? Like something that was devised to
like a stretching machine and stuff
blood,
like that.
collect fluid from the body. I don't think that she was killed right away. This girl I keep getting, she was drained of everything. Her energy, her dignity, her vitality, blood. She's giving me anything that you could take from a person. It was forcibly taken from her.
Who's here with us right now? What is it?
No.
Lloyd Wright, are you here? Lloyd Wright Jr. Yesterday was the anniversary of your death. Yes, it was. Wow. Alright, Lloyd Wright Jr., are you here with us? Want to talk to you?
This wasn't the first time Spirit had threatened David.
You can't harm me. He said, yes, I can. I'm going to slash you.
And the first time, Spirit had followed through not only with David, but with me.
I was just sitting in my office chair at home going over some footage, and I have wine almost nightly because I like my couple glasses at night to relax me. And sometimes I would set it on the floor like a dummy, and my feet were kind of hanging because I had the chair elevated, and I just gently turned to look at something, and somehow my foot must have just hit the glass, and it's like, I don't know, but it slashed my foot open about this wide.
All the way down to the bone.
Oh, it was
bone.
It was, yeah, I could show you the scar if you want to see it.
Wow.
At about the same time that it happened to David, I had my thumb slashed open unbelievably bad. I've been in this house for 23 years and I've never cut myself. I've reached into those cabinets 1,000 times, and I reached in to get a bowl, and for whatever reason, the Cuisinart blade was there, and I reached in and it just went swoop.
No, Sounds like.
Coincidence? Maybe. But I was still worried about what was coming.
Whoa.
Who's moving behind me? Who?
Jesus.
Who?
Getting the willies. Getting the willies.
Lloyd Wright Jr. up on the house behind us is one of your houses you built.
Hello?
The vault. Joe said it first back at the Navarro house. Not a home, not a sanctuary, a vault.
The energy of this house is designed to confuse, to scramble, to redirect.
The whole layout, yeah.
Right, the layout alone
Is a
and
maze.
That's the energy of this place too. It's not. He must have built this in mind as a place where they could hide their secret.
Correct. I totally agree with you, Joe.
That was his whole thing.
It's a labyrinth, right? So
Right.
everything's been scrambled.
If you follow the past out there, you know they.
Yeah.
It's his vault, is what I keep hearing. Like, this is where this guy must have built these places understanding energy and what would be in the afterlife, because I feel like he built it knowing when we're all gone, if they come to this place, this is where we can hide it. The energy is made to, like, cloak things and scramble and confuse. And
So if we had a meeting here, like you and we're all having meetings here, like today, and then that's top secret, basically, it's secretive stuff, you wouldn't be able to penetrate it because it's segregated into the spectrum of all over the place.
At the time, it felt symbolic, something buried in the architecture or the ground. But now we're standing in the Los Feliz house with the Enos house looming above us, and the Wonder Box repeats the words, the vault. That's not a coincidence. That is a callback, because in 1900 on Blythe Road in London, Aleister Crowley and poet W.B. Yeats went to war over control of the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn's vault, an octagonal vault said to hold the group's most guarded ritual magic. The vault itself was a boundary, a sacred place that held their secrets. So now the question is, when our mediums say these houses are vaults, when spirit repeats the word like a warning, we have to wonder, did Lloyd Wright design these places as vaults where someone or something could return to access what magic or souls were sealed inside?
Lloyd Wright Jr., you built some churches and you might have done something to them, and we want to know what you did to them. We're protected by the white light of Jesus Christ. Now, listen, what was done to those churches? Did you measure the energy of their churches?
Yes.
Said yes, I did.
What did you put in your churches? Did you use human remains? How mixed it into the building process of making the church of dead people?
Speak with us using this device.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I did. It could have been the bug flying. Or it could have been, I don't know.
I don't know.
Something
Like
moved.
a white light shot up into the fucking...
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. It went.
I got the chills, man.
Yeah,
I got the fucking chills, dude. I got the chills big time.
Spirits. Holy mother.
What?
I don't know. Tripping out.
What?
Tripping out.
What happened? You saw
I
Black
didn't know.
Mass
No,
or
I
something?
heard it.
What?
I just heard, I don't know, something very sharp, and I thought it was the box, but I think it was not the box.
I still see her in the doorway. I see one of those girls that I saw in the Soden house basement with her mouth sewed shut. I saw her walk past the window. I see her standing there right now looking at me. There was a big flash of light that I saw upstairs that I actually thought one of the ghost guys was shining a light out the window, and it went away in a second. Something is up with George Hodel right now, and I took note of what time it was that I saw it. It was 11:32, because I want to know on the ghost box at that exact moment what was coming through, because I feel like it'll validate that George Hodel stepped forward. Or on this, I don't know why he's traveling with the girls in the basement, or at least one of them, and I feel like she's dismembered because I don't see the left leg, like it's cut. There's maybe a piece of the thigh. Her hair is all wet and red. It looks like she was in water.
So they were saying that the last time we were here, that supposedly this is a portal right here, the staircase.
Yeah, because they can see white lights flying around.
All through the house right here.
Sure. Yeah.
And it got up. Is this a portal right here? Do you guys travel? Is this the way you travel from location?
Yes, it is. You know it. Portal down here, something like that.
So you guys travel through this portal that I'm standing next to. Yeah. Yeah. It says shh.
So where do we go next, guys? We've been here. We've been to the Soden house. We've been to the Navarro house. Where next? Where do we go next?
Where do you guys want us to go next?
I said your house. You can't come to our house.
Is there somebody over there?
Just got touched. Who's over there?
That's right.
There's people over there.
Where are you going?
No, I'm not going anywhere. Don't worry.
Her mouth is sewed shut like she can't speak to me. This is exactly how I got them in the Soden house in the basement. I see them all dirty and like they look like they've been through it. Like their lips are sealed. I'm not getting anything from them. But the weirdest thing is that I feel like they won't pass this doorway. Almost like there's like an invisible like wall of energy or something keeping them in this space.
You just said leg cut off, one leg cut off, right?
Mm-hmm.
When we were at the Soden house, Maureen got a woman with one leg cut off.
But definitely lots of pain in this femur, but it's not attached at my knee because the knee itself, like that part of the foot from the shin down, is completely separate.
The other day I asked if Elizabeth Short, her bottom half and her top half were all the same person. We said no. Is the body parts, the two pieces of her, is that the same?
No.
So her legs and her upper are two different women.
Correct.
Any idea who the other woman might be?
Lost.
I have a feeling that Elizabeth Short's lower half actually has the leg cut off.
I still see her.
We want to know, guys, what location should we travel to next? Tell us. What haunted location? Somebody... What is it?
It said Jesus.
Yeah, I heard Jesus. I thought I heard Jesus. You're so fucking stupid. Tell us where to go, guys. Was Lloyd Wright Jr. motivated or inspired by Crowley? Yep.
Wow.
So what was Lloyd Wright trying to do? Was he trying to disgrace religion by building churches? Hide the bodies?
Hide the bodies.
Hide the bodies where?
In it.
Where was Lloyd Wright Jr. trying to hide bodies? Did he hide bodies in the walls?
Lloyd Wright Jr. hide bodies in his work?
They're not real. Was Was Lloyd Wright Jr. trying to like put a hex on the buildings he was creating?
Did you hear yeah?
What's that look like all the way back?
Dude, I see like a reenactment back there going on or something.
This girl has big, plump lips. Like, big. Almost like you'd see in, like, a Man Ray painting. She has a very unusual shape of her head. It's like a little square.
Not to
Like,
interrupt you.
like a handsome woman.
Right. Earlier, remember when we were sitting there chatting and it said a woman surfaced out of the water? I didn't see her beaten. I saw her in her actual time and space, so I would recognize her photo.
Right.
So why do we think Hodel's here?
Do you think this is the same person?
Yes. As soon as you started talking, she flashed in my mind again.
Kelvin, why do you think Hodel's here?
Well, since we sort of come out of the basement earlier, and we've been talking about the portal and stuff and figuring out the information we got from down there earlier about the connection, I've been asking the victims to come through to show them out the way out.
Okay. So they showed up.
So you guys are picking up on what I've been praying for. That's how I feel about that, because I have been asking if you want to come to the light, we're here, we're waiting for you.
What is Hodel trying to accomplish by being here as well? To stop them?
I personally haven't seen him yet.
Right, I haven't seen him either, I just see her.
Said that. Can you please help me? It said.
Who wants help?
We do. I think it said we want your soul.
You cannot have our souls.
Nope.
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 No, you're not. Can't.
Nope.
We are protected.
Yes, we're protected. Yes, we're protected by Jesus.
No.
What's the matter? Get out.
We're protected by Jesus Christ.
In the name of the Father, in the name of the Son, and in the name of the Holy Spirit. We are protected.
Yeah.
I only see one victim. I know this woman was one of them down there, but I also know from what they told me last time that they are bound to him, or he bound himself to them, I should say. He did something to connect, like, their souls to him.
In life?
I think so. I think it has something to do with some kind of sexual act or ritual that binds people together. Am I correct?
Yeah. They're all here together.
I don't see the rest of them. I feel like
Okay.
if you're asking, one of them maybe, like,
They're coming.
was able to get through, and I don't know if he followed or not. But it's like I swear to you, we're standing here talking for a while. I still see her in the doorway, like, it's like she's just standing there waiting.
Is there another Lloyd Wright Jr. place we should visit? What's it called?
So, what are we gonna do about the down under?
Maureen had an idea about going on the first floor into that ballroom, what used to be like the ballroom area.
Where
it has,
the
like,
fireplace is?
That's
Yeah.
the living room.
Oh, it's the living room.
Yeah.
You
Where the
wanted to go?
dog was in the corner, because I don't know if that space has been done yet.
That's the back corner where I felt
Right.
that entity
I wonder if somebody was actually murdered right there.
I'm wondering too.
in that room.
Yeah, because we've got SLS, we've got
The two dogs.
Scream,
We're all a different place.
we've got the two dogs now, and then your
Yeah.
feeling of it, right?
So I think if we go there, we can focus our intentions on doing what we need to do to close it and set this other victim free.
All right, so we want to talk to the victims now. To the victims.
What?
Big breeze.
We want to talk to the victims who suffered from these people who were involved with the cults we're researching. Can you come through with the victims? these cults. Come through and talk to us.
I'm getting, and I'm not speaking of Jean Spangler, I'm speaking of Jean or Jane or something with a J for this other woman.
Yeah, go ahead.
Does her death resemble the woman that we're picking up tonight?
I'm not sure. The only other Jean I know is Jean French.
I mean, you said
That would be the lipstick murder.
But as far as the Jean French murder, she was a 40-year-old married woman. She'd had some success as an actress in earlier years. She was a pilot, an aviatrix. Well, let's start with the body. She was found in a vacant lot 7 miles directly west of the Dahlia crime scene. She was carefully posed. She was nude, beaten to death, blunt force trauma to the head, which of course was also
Similar to
Elizabeth Short.
Right.
The killer took lipstick on the upper torso of her body. He wrote QBD. This was in response to the press, who had come out a week earlier with a newspaper article. They had interviewed a guy named Steve Fisher, who was a mystery writer, screenwriter, and he suggested that maybe the way to flush him out would be to have a false confession, have somebody else claim they did the murder. And he says his ego would be so strong that he wouldn't stand for that, and he would turn himself in. And they print in 4-inch headlines in the newspaper, Dumas confesses to crime. Does this flush out George Hodel? No, it doesn't. What does he do to respond to him? He picks up Jean French. He wines and dines her. She has her car there, but they see her get into his car, which is a 37 dark sedan. Well, Dad drove a 37 Plymouth. So this dapper guy in here drive off, and she's found just 4 hours later by a construction worker in this field. He's written this message. Now, this is a message in response to the newspaper.
Yes.
Not I did it, I'm turning myself in, but I'm the Black Dahlia killer. So it doesn't turn into a confession. It turns into, well, it does, a written confession on a dead body.
You said Jean Spangler?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does she look like?
She's missing.
Yeah, I feel like I need to see what she looks like, because when you said her name, she like...
Jean Spangler was a rising actress, a dancer at the Florentine Gardens, and a mother of a young daughter. Then on October 7th, 1949, she vanishes. No struggle, no witnesses, just gone. There were multiple acquaintances of Jean's who became suspects. Her ex-husband, Dexter Benner, who'd been battling Jean in court for custody of their daughter. Mark Hansen, owner of the Florentine Gardens, tied to Vice scandal and Elizabeth Short's murder. David Ogle, a mob figure about to testify against Mickey Cohen, who also disappeared without a trace 2 days before Jean. And then there's George Hodel, who fits the description of the man who was last seen with Jean. 2 days later, Jean's purse turns up in Griffith Park, in the exact spot George would drop his sons off to play, near the Ferndale entrance. 200 horseback riders searched the park, but there was not another trace of Jean.
That could be her, only based on the way I'm seeing the shape of this girl.
Yeah.
They always come through to me with a visual if it's important for me to understand, to recognize. The shape of her head is the main thing that I see, and that's the exact shape that I'm looking at. My guides told me that she might not show up because he did something so horrible to these women in the afterlife that they hardly even leave an imprint. I don't think that she was killed right away. This girl, I keep getting a lot of... She was drained of everything. Her energy, her dignity, her vitality, blood. She's giving me anything that you could take from a person. It was forcibly taken from her.
Was Lloyd Wright Jr. a devil worshiper? Was Lloyd Wright Jr. a Christian?
Aleister Crowley. He's here. Did you hear me? I said Aleister Crowley. He said yes.
You're here?
Yeah.
Did you guys, did you inspire Lloyd Wright Jr.?
How did you inspire him? Aleister Crowley, did you like his work?
Where should we go next, spirits? Tell us.
What location should we go next to?
I feel like they don't
Explain
remember
that
who
they
are.
hardly leave an imprint.
The
What did
energy
he do to their souls that would cause them to not even be able to?
I don't know. whatever rituals, whatever.
Disassociated to their soul.
It's almost like her consciousness and her existence are it's like her energy is so under control that I feel like she wouldn't even register on this machine. Like, she might not even be able to come through on a ghost box, this woman. Because imagine, when someone's power is taken away so severely that they are like invisible, that it's the same with her soul on the other side. It's like that he has so much dominating energy and just took away everything that she...
How dare.
Oh my God, the torture that this woman endured before she passed is... Oh my God.
Give us some of the details because Karen may be able to match up.
I heard bloodletting.
Okay.
She showed me... She's able to show me things a little bit. The more I acknowledge her, it's like, I don't mind that she's feeding off of my energy, but it's like she needs help to communicate. She doesn't have her own, power source. It's the strangest thing. But it's okay, I'm not... And my guide said to me she might be able to use the lights or the electronics and stuff, so if stuff starts to go wrong, that's probably what that is.
Are there any workers here? What's your name? What the fuck is that? Are the victims trying to get through? Let them get through. Heard it do that before.
Let the victims come through.
What the
I'm just going to also tell you that when she came to me, she let me know that she was pregnant.
Oh. That she didn't show me.
So when you were saying that everything that she held dear was taken away from her, the essence of being a mom, it was ripped out from her.
As a validation of that, Jean Spangler's purse was found several days later in Griffith Park. And inside of it, there was a note. And the note said, "Dear Kirk, can't wait any longer. Calling Dr. Scott will be best this way while Mother's away."
So an abortion.
Yes. Never found Kirk, never found Dr. Scott. I don't know who those people are. There was speculation that it was Kirk Douglas because she had just been an extra or a bit player on a movie that Kirk Douglas had done, but he was completely exonerated.
What, dude? Jesus. Fucking freaking me out. What is that? Somebody walking out, you're fucking freaking me out.
Can you get Lisa?
So what do you feel, how do you want to handle this?
Either way, we've got to do something about it.
Yeah. Do you want to go sit where Maureen suggested?
Yeah, I think we should, because maybe we'll find out something about whatever happened in that corner too. If someone was murdered there, maybe we could find out. Two birds with one stone.
Well, the goal is to get as many victims out, right? So if we offered up a nice little affirmation in there for the white light vortex to come upon us and have them know that they can come and that anything that's holding them doesn't have any power in here anymore. And if we can get them to walk through.
We were ready to begin the extraction of the victims from the Soden house, but then I got a message from David. It seemed that the negative energy had been listening in on our discussion, and they had plans of their own.
What's happening?
We were asking the victims
Your
to come
box
through.
ever do this?
We were asking victims to come through, and then all of a sudden we started getting these stumps. Boom, boom, boom. Something's overwhelming the box. And I think it either there's too much energy and it overwhelmed it, or there's a dark entity that does not want us talking with any victims. What are you feeling, Joe?
I feel it's the energy. There's so much of it. There's so much energy in this house tonight. Hey, if somebody's doing this, can you stop?
I never heard that before.
Maybe back up off the energy a little bit. Doesn't it sound kind of like water? It does sound like water.
Sounds like water.
Oh.
And it also, to me, kind of sounds like a creature of some sort. But I do hear water.
Did you drown this out in water?
It sounds like water down in a cavern or something, where it's reflecting sound against.
Is that where the evil entity is from?
Hold on, wait. Jean, is this you? Could this possibly be her?
What the fuck is coming to this box right now?
Jean, if this is you, just say something. What was that?
It's a box.
Oh, it's a box, okay.
Who's messing with this box, spirits? Tell us the name now, please.
Jean, can you talk? Just give me the word of where you just showed me. 87, she said?
Spirits, can you tell us what's happening to the box right now? What's happening to this box?
Stepping or something.
I heard horses galloping.
Galloping, yeah. I heard horses galloping. There's no way. Like those two frequencies so fast.
It wasn't radio at all. It was going over the station, skipping is what George was saying.
Jean, please, just.
Yeah, or somebody walking.
Is it a woman's heels?
She's doing it. You hear where they are.
We're really in sync now, guys. We're really in another realm right now, energy-wise.
She's telling the story. You could hear what happened.
She is where Joe just told me to show him.
It could be a woman's heels.
Yeah. It does sound like one.
A shadow just went by back there.
Okay. Let's just be silent for
Yeah.
We talk for 30 seconds.
Did you hear that? Tunnels. Helps.
Are we hearing a scene from a murder? Are we hearing the murder happen in this house?
Jean, say his name or her name. Who's?
Oh, look at that. What the heck?
Unless those are pipe hits. Pipe hits. That's how he killed a lot of the women, with pipes.
Who?
Odell.
I don't think that's a pipe. That sounds like a horse.
Something is.
No, I heard the horse too, but I keep hearing rattling pipes.
Yeah.
But the image she showed, what I didn't want to say out loud
That's a
because
pipe hit.
Something is really
That's a
putting
pipe
off a
hit
lot
right
of
there.
EMF.
Yes, it is.
I think it's this.
It wasn't happening a minute ago.
Because it wasn't.
Oh. What? I'll tell you
Something's standing right here, basically.
What
Yeah,
they
and
showed
it just
me.
moved.
Yeah, because we noticed it.
What
A
this,
huge shadow went right.
Why don't we get an
behind us.
SLS?
What did you vision?
what this woman
Get
Jean
out.
showed me
Throw it down.
Okay.
is she kept showing me a leaky, wet tunnel, and that's where she is. And then we heard the footsteps, the pipes.
Echo.
And I said I didn't want to say it because I didn't want to suggest it to anyone. So I kept telling her, "Tell me where you are." I thought she was going to say the word, but she's not allowed to speak. But she made us hear the walking.
We're hearing this repeating. Okay, I think we should just ask the spirits and try, because we need to figure out what's happening. Just throwing around ideas.
I think she just gave us the. She's in a tunnel somewhere. That's where they left her. Underground, some dark, wet tunnel. Maybe
No, that's definitely a horse.
I keep hearing
It does sound
somebody.
like horse.
It's a horse.
But
He
I
can't make that noise. That's 4 feet galloping.
It does kind of sound like it's in a tunnel or something.
Yeah, it does.
And I feel
Are
like
you
there's
guys getting that downstairs too?
no. She was telling me.
It keeps
this.
repeating itself and
And
repeating
then-
itself. It's on a loop.
What happened was when I was downstairs, she came through and then she said to me, She made me feel like she had to use the energy of something in order to come through properly because she didn't have enough of her own. And the second they said that something was going on up here, I felt like I had to come up. This thing isn't working right. She's giving the intro. She's trying to lead us. It's a tunnel. It's gotta be.
It just keeps repeating over and over again.
All right, Jean, where's the tunnel? Use this box, that box.
What's that?
Down pit.
It sucked the life right out of this EMF recorder.
What's the significance of the galloping?
I'm gonna take this off.
Yes, we keep hearing it. What is the galloping? And then we hear the hit. Is it heels?
Damn it.
Let's ask the spirits. Are you trying to tell Joe something?
I heard a yes.
Yeah, I heard a yes.
All right, tell me. I don't understand. Give it to me in a different way.
I heard shut up.
That was an emotional response.
What's the name of the woman? Pearlson. It said Pearlson.
Yeah.
Slut. Slut, it said.
I heard baby.
Soden.
I heard Soden. Beth.
I just heard Soden.
No?
I thought it said come.
How am I supposed to find that door or gate?
Tap.
Tap.
Dead. Jesus.
It's running. Like the pattern of it. Where are you running?
I'm gonna back away from this box. I don't know, I don't feel right standing next to it like that.
I heard pipe.
This is insane. Get out?
Where are you running? Where is this tunnel? I think she's just using it.
I think a lot of spirits are using it. It seems like they're drowning it out.
Using the crystals too.
Right.
Yeah.
Fire.
I smell a fragrance. Anybody else?
Yes.
A perfume.
Yes.
Oh my God. Are we smelling you? Holy, it's heavy.
Can you let Jean speak?
Who am I smelling? Human. Huh.
Jean, what's with the train you keep showing me?
I keep seeing trains and train stations, and if not even a play train, you know, the toy ones.
Who is it?
It's George.
And this is where we got our spankings. This is where he had a large lion train set up here.
Why am I seeing the train? I heard Beth. I heard Beth a couple of times. Beth?
Are you trying to tell us the story of what happened
I
here?
fall like I lost her. I don't have her anymore. I don't
You
even.
know what? Even if you didn't, we should give her a rest so that we can take that down there.
All right.
That's our next plan, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think we should go.
Any last words, Spirit?
Shut this off.
Pray.
Thank you. Pray.
Pray for the
They want us
victims.
to go.
Pray for the victims.
I'm sorry. They don't want us to go.
Come meet us down in the living room in a few minutes. We're going down to the living room. We're gonna go outside and regroup, and then we're gonna go down to the living room and try and help.
I need to get the hell out
I
of
think
here.
that box is like.
As Joe said the first time we investigated the Los Feliz house,
There are some secrets I think that are still in this space that at least one of us, I think, are going to uncover today because it just feels like a lot is being kept under wraps.
at that time, none of us could have guessed what lay ahead and the scope of those secrets. At the Soden house where the secrets first unraveled, we spoke to Steve Hodel.
I started thinking about the families that were impacted and the generations. And I mean, we're talking, right now, I'm up to 25 victims.
Wow.
And more to come. I've still got the early years. He didn't wake up at age 39 and say, I think I'll be a serial killer.
But that's just one man. How many others are there? How many more victims are being held in untold locations throughout Los Angeles? Between 1920 and 1945, Lloyd Wright was involved in the construction of over 50 building sites throughout Los Angeles, including Soden, Storr, Enos, Navarro, Millard, and Hollyhock houses, even the Hollywood Bowl at the top of the mountain, and numerous landscaping projects throughout the Hollywood and Los Feliz hillsides. Being a mystic, had Lloyd Wright created a spiritual tunnel system at these locations that eventually led to numerous vaults. Kelvin had put the rescue call out. How many heard? How many would try? And who or what was going to be there to try and stop us?
So how dangerous is what you're about to do? And what are we getting into here?
It's hefty.
I heard a rumbling.
A rumbling.
May have been me just putting the camera
No.
I heard it.
Are all the victims announcing themselves by age and name?
We're not even hearing dark energy trying to scrap us.
You won't fight. You can't.